sex educator. I did.
Please. Yeah, okay, go.
Okay, thank you.
Joe! What the fuck?
What you want me to do?
Get out of here!
Thousands of young creators had one dream: to get accepted into the Kai Cenat Streamer University. A chance to learn, network, and possibly change their lives forever. But when the final list dropped, the internet didn't just celebrate, it exploded. Cenat and Kai, two creators many people felt deserve a spot, were totally left out, and instantly social media is placed into two sides. One side saying this is unfair, and the other side saying, bro, you can't accept anybody. But underneath all of that, a bigger question started forming online. Was Streamer University really fair? Or was there more going on behind the scenes that people don't really know? And some people start asking questions, controversial questions. Was this about helping creators or helping Kai Cenat stay at the center of attention? In this video, we are breaking down everything: the reactions, the controversy, the rejections of certain creators, and whether this is unfair or not. Let's get right into it. But before we dive deep, we need to understand what Streamer University actually is. Kai Cenat created Streamer University as a program designed to help content creators learn the game from big streamers or experienced streamers. The idea was simple: bring together young creators, give them access to knowledge, exposure, and experience, and help them grow in the streaming world. On paper, it sounds like a big opportunity, because let's be real, breaking into content creation is not easy. Thousands of people stream every day, only few are able to get the numbers. So when someone like Kai Cenat, one of the biggest streamers in the world, creates something like this, it naturally attracts people's attention. People saw it as a shortcut into the industry, a networking opportunity, a chance to be seen by big names, and that's why so many people apply. We are talking about thousands upon thousands submissions. But here's where things start to go wrong, because not everyone can make it in, and that's where the controversy begins. When the accepted list started circulating online, fans immediately began connecting dots and just throwing shots on Kai Cenat. The biggest talking point: creators like Cenat and Kai were reportedly not included. Now, whether they applied, how far they go, or why they weren't selected, those details are hidden. But in the eyes of fans, it didn't matter, because perception is everything online. People started saying, how do you leave out creators like this? Others responded, you don't know the selection criteria. And just like that, the debate started heating up. Some fans believed the selection process lacked transparency. They felt like no clear explanation was given on who was chosen, why they were chosen, what the criteria was, and whenever the information is missing online, people fill those gaps with their own dots. That's where the frustration grew. But there's another side to this. Streamer University, like any program, have limited spots, meaning not everyone could be accepted, no matter how talented they are, and that's something a lot of people even forget. Just because someone didn't make it in doesn't automatically mean it was unfair. The internet doesn't always think logically, especially when emotions are involved, especially when big names are involved. Let's break down the main argument from creators. Fans of Cenat and Kai felt disappointed and even angry. In their eyes, these creators have consistent content and very big or large fan base. They have strong engagement and growing influence. When they weren't selected, it felt too personal in their communities. People weren't just reacting as viewers, they were reacting as supporters, and that makes emotions strong. But to his lack of transparency, one of the biggest criticisms online was simple: nobody knew how the selection works. Was it based on skill, personality, content style, influence, or what? They were asking.
Next year, go. Next year? Who the fuck said there's gonna be a next year? And even if there is a next year, fuck no!
Without clarity, people see the program as unfairness, even if it was fair behind the scenes. Another reason people brought up is expectations. When something is called a university, people expect structure, fairness, and clear criteria. So when their favorite creators don't get in, it feels like something is wrong, even when nothing is even wrong. It was a mismatch between expectation and reality. Now let's look at the other side of the argument. In fact, many people defended Kai Cenat's decision. The biggest point is simple: you cannot accept everyone. No matter how big the opportunity is, there will always be more applicants than spots. That alone creates disappointment. A lot of people argue the biggest ones should be selected. But that's not always how programs like this work. Organizers might look for different content style, different personalities and creators who still need guidance. So someone being popular doesn't guarantee selection. So far, there has been no confirmed proof that the process was rigged or intentionally biased. Most of the backlash comes from assumptions, fans' reactions, and emotion responses. Once the debate started, social media did what it always does. It amplified. Clips, tweets, and reactions started spreading everywhere. Some people called it unfair, others defended Kai Cenat strongly. And then the conversation shifted again, not just about who got in, but about Kai Cenat himself. Some people also suggested that Streamer University was also a way to gain attention. Others pushed back hard, saying Kai doesn't need to do anything to just gain relevance or gain recognition. He's even popular. And that's why it got messy, because once something go viral, people start connecting dots and doing a lot of stuff to also gain attention. Because they were posting clips, people were supporting Kai Cenat, others were also saying the Streamer University wasn't unfair, all because of Twitter and Rakai, and some big streamers who Kai Cenat just squashed them up. He threw them away. One of the most controversial opinions online was that Streamer University was also pushing Kai Cenat. But it is important to understand something here. In the world of content creation, everything big brings attention. That doesn't mean it is planned for relevance, because big projects, big discussion, and big discussion trending topic. Some people interpreted this as intentional strategy. Others saw it as a natural outcome of becoming one of the biggest streamers in the world. The truth likely sits somewhere in between. Yes, it brings attention, but that doesn't automatically mean that's the reason why it exists. Was it really unfair? So let's bring everything together. Was Streamer University unfair? There are three possible perspectives. Number one is it was unfair. No clear explanation, no criteria exposed. Fans feel certain names deserve it. Number two, it was fair because there are limited spots and you can't just come and joke around like how Rakai and Twitter did. Number three, it was misunderstood. Expectations were too high. Fans were emotionally attracted to the streamers and creators. And honestly, most information online fall into the third category. That's misunderstanding. At the end of the day, Streamer University is not about who got in or who didn't. It's about how people interpret the opportunities in the digital age. For some, it represents hope. For others, disappointment. And for some, it's just another internet debate that will fade with time. But one thing is clear, when opportunities are limited, not everyone will agree with the outcome. That's exactly why this conversation became so big in the first place. So the question goes to you. Was Streamer University unfair or not? Let me know that one in the comment section. Can you subscribe to this YouTube channel to be part of this community? I create a lot of content. Like, I'm just trying, bro. I'm trying hard to create more content, more unique content for you all. So don't blame me if you find anything, like any errors I don't like. Don't blame me. I'm just trying. I'm not perfect like the others. So don't blame me. Can you subscribe and like this video so that this video will be pushed to newer audience?